Alright, guys. So I was trying to make this to be a really nice video, a little bit more professional, and, unfortunately, that will not be the case. Let me put this back a little bit. There we go. That's good. So, this is gonna be basically my review on the Japanese series Shinobi no Mono, and, this was probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular, Japanese ninja series. It's a series of 8 episodes or 8 films. They last about an hour and a half to 2 hours for each one. So it definitely lasts for quite a while. The series started in 1962. It then went all the way to 1966, where it stopped because they had wanted to make a continue on with the series, and then they weren't able to, so they ended up having to go with number 9, which was made in 1970. Now, the main actor in it, the guy in the bottom corner, and you'll see him right there, he, by the 9th episode, was too old to perform a lot of the ninja tactics that he was very well known to have performed. A lot of his staples. He just was not able to do what he used to do. So they had another actor come in and do it, and he actually played as an old man. So he still is in the film. So it's definitely that last episode is still worth watching. Now, that last episode, number 9, was supposed to be the real conclusion because there wasn't really a conclusion made in the episode 8. So, he made this film. In my opinion, it doesn't even really make it a real conclusion, but I mean, I guess it's a little bit better. It's really leaves you on almost like, oh, they could definitely make a lot more. So with that being said, um, this is a great film. Highly recommend it. Lots and lots of action, and this is definitely not a series for kids. There is a lot of blood. There's a lot, like the seppuku scene. It shows you what real ninjas did at that time to about a T. This is as close as you will ever get to seeing a real ninja back in those times. And definitely, it wasn't just the main actor, everybody else played a really good part. So the main actor, he was a a certified ninja. He actually used all these tactics in real life, to a certain extent. Every scene that he was in, he performed, except for obvious things like the flying and stuff that they do. Um, which, to be honest, I think they could have done away with that at the time, but that was also kind of the norm for ninja films and kind of helped glorify the whole ninja lifestyle. There's lots of climbing, ninja climbing, and using gatlins and ninja stars. I forgot the name, but the stuff that they roll on the ground so people can step on them. They have those. I know that in America we call those ninja jacks, almost like jumping jacks, but it's not what they're actually called. Yeah, I won't. I don't want to get into that, but they lots of climbing, lots of ninja tactics. It's a very fun film or films to watch. It's a great series. Um, Also did a lot of climbing on rope. The they didn't actually do that. That's not what they did. They actually would tie their legs down or wrap their legs around the rope, and they would kind of if the rope was lined like that to get over like water or something, they would have their backs to the ground and they would have their legs wrapped and they would just pull themselves across, which makes perfect sense, and it just shows how ahead of their time they were. Um, so I mean, there's tons of different weapons that are used throughout the series. Primarily, samurai sword, ninja stars, and smoke bombs are used. Those are the top three weapons used throughout the series, and each one that of those three that are used is definitely amazing how they were able to capture it because it was all done real time. They couldn't slow that stuff down. So it was really well done. Uh, Raizo Ichikawa did such a great job in this series or making this series. So like I said, I definitely would recommend it. This is probably the best ninja series of all time. If you're into learning the ninja lifestyle, understanding like tactics that were actually really used, and you could probably use some of the ninja like hiding and stuff that's used in the film. You could probably use it right now if you really wanted to like scare your friends better or something like that. You could definitely do that, or if you actually are in like a pinch, you could definitely use these tactics as well. Not saying I'm telling you you should do it, but you definitely could, given the circumstances. So that's pretty much it. I really wanted to make a quick review on this series. It's definitely worth watching the series. It's takes basically you go from this one guy who is a ninja, how he was the best in his class, did really good. Basically, everybody thought he was awesome, and then um, he loses friends, loved ones, family, and he finds that every single one of those causes was basically because he was a ninja. And he almost tries to get away without um, going under the whole idea of a ninja can never have a good end or have good or happy ending. And with that being said, he has a wife, kid, wife dies, he dies, kid grows up and wins and repeat. It happens again and again, and it really beats a pretty much like a dead horse at the very end, pretty much, of ninjas just do not have a happy ending. So it definitely takes a more realistic turn rather than a lot of ninja films that a ninja will get the girl or things like that. In reality, that almost never happens. That was great series to watch, and that's my review on Shinobi no Mono. Hope you guys like this review, and let me know if you guys have seen this film and what you guys think of it.